Hi, I'm Paris, and I got my first inversion table a few weeks ago. I've been working with it, gone through 20%. I'm now at 40% incline, where I'm talking to you from right now. All of this in an attempt to fix some pain I've been having in my right shoulder. It hasn't really improved much, so I think I need to go to 60% and see if that much hanging upside down will relieve the pressure on my spine, allow the juices to flow and the connections to open up, and to finally get rid of this pain in my shoulder and arm. I'm on the Health Gear incline table, and it's been very stable. The whole family's tried it out. Everyone likes it, but I'm the only one that still uses it regularly because I'm working it for a cause. You can find out more about this table at the link down below this video. And at the end of this video, I'll also link to my initial review where I set this device up, tried it for the first time. Screamed a little when I went to 20%, screamed a little more when I went to 40%, so I don't know what to expect now that I'm going to go to 60%. Okay, I've adjusted the limiter to 60%. I've paused here at 40% for a moment, let myself adjust. Now, my head, I can still feel a lot of the weight on the back of my head, which means my head really isn't hanging down, which is what I need to stretch my spine out. So I'm hoping 60% will do it. I cannot imagine using this table at 90 degrees. To record this as I'm doing it, I really should have a GoPro strapped to my head and pointed at my face, I think, but this is the best I can do. Here we go, past 40%. Listen for the scream. Oh, it's just groans. There's no scream. Oh, there goes the head sliding off the end of the table. As long as the rest of me doesn't. Oh, this is really upside down. I can't get a very good grip on the camera. I'm holding it by the microphone because I have to use my left hand because my right arm's the one having pain, and if I reached out to grab the camera, it would really hurt. But 60% is doable, and hey, you are here to witness there was no screaming. Okay, there's the timer. I've survived 5 minutes at 60 degrees. One thing I have to say is, for some reason, being upside down here, I'm looking really trim. I should do more videos upside down. Okay, I got both my hands over to the camera. I'm hoping that means my right arm is actually feeling a little better. The shoulder's loosened up some. Most of the weight is off of the table from my head, which means my head is actually hanging down, so I am getting that stretching going on. So what I feel mostly is my feet pulling out of my ankles, because at 60 degrees, I've got most of the weight of my body pulling the wrong direction on my feet right now. I realized too, if I did get to 90 degrees and I felt comfortable keeping my hands off of the side rails, it's tricky, I could actually give myself a haircut fairly easily with the hair hanging straight down. Okay, time to slowly go back up through the degrees to level, let my blood pressure even out, and then stand back up. Well, that was a different experience. As I started coming back up, I could feel my lower back sort of going back together, so it really did get stretched out. I also felt more blood pressure change. Also, my feet were tingling, and I think fell asleep a little more than they had at lesser angles. But I carried the camera as I pulled myself back up, and I realized now, I wasn't really thinking about it, but my right arm is fully extended at a pretty good angle up. I think that's more than I was able to do before getting on this time. So maybe with some conditions you do have to go past 45 degrees to get sufficient spinal decompression. Hopefully I've reached that point. So I will continue on with my 60 degrees. Maybe I'll try 90 degrees if I'm feeling brave, but if I'm improving with 60, I'd be willing to do 90 if it's going to make things better. I'll do an update in a week or so and let you know how my arm's doing and if I survived a 90-degree incline. See you on the next review.